El Starto, El Streamo, El Streamo, El Starto.
Wait, give me the green light.
I finally got a green light.
Privacy.
Oh. And we go by the Spicers.
Privacy.
Hey, this is what it's called, Luke, coming to you from privacy. In case you didn't know.
That's stupid, guys.
We bank.
What is that? What kind of spice is that?
You asked for it, you got it.
Privacy.
Spicy Sunday. In this building.
Icy Beats, what up?
Hey,
#1 informant from Germany. Appreciate you, bro.
Germany in the building.
J-On baby, what's up? DJ Rome, what's up? Trevor Bailey, what's up? Marty Huerte, good to see you again, bro.
Stupid.
Ooh, reverb.
Stupid.
Blank Space is here expeditiously. Dank Brisket in the building. Michael Copeland Jr. in the building. Young IGG, what up, though?
Hey. OG Kush's in the building. Watch it crank it, watch it. Oh.
And Wilk said, thank you for this week's episode. We haven't even done this week's episode.
Not true.
Soundboard's back and better than ever.
Y'all need to worship him.
Not true. Stupid.
NZK got that 18, that boot flow, that boot boot, that thought reach. DJ Rome, 10-4, back the kicks, I'm sorry. I got the space on the left. I pass the mic, they call him Red real fast. Wise Uniques in the building. Rita works up in here too. Keep that radio. Good, Terry Rumble.
Hey, Bobby Ferguson, what's up, bro? Trey A Studio, what up? Black Sandcastle, what up?
Kingpin.
What's up, everybody? It's CMP with CraftMaster Productions and Studio12tutorials.com. Don't forget to stop by Studio 12 Tutorials. Pick up your premium membership. It is 50 cents a day. MG the Future, please tell them what you're about.
Hey, it's MG the Future. You already know what I'm about. You feel me? That Lo-Fi Da Vinci is out. Catch that live on mgthefuture.com. You know what I'm about. Let's get to it. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good?
What's up? What's up? What's good is I'm waiting for my face to show up.
Nice.
No.
Got those OBS hacks. What did you do? Download it on Reddit?
Yo, I pirated Reddit. I pirated OBS from Cody's site, bro.
Yo, pirating Reddit is sick.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why? Why am I receiving this level of fail? Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
We can see you on my side, I think.
Yeah, you can see me on your side. Yeah, I know there's no cam for me, Trevor Bailey. I'm looking
Nicola
at
wants to know: do you think they're mad at CMP for giving away all of his Looperator tactics?
it. Yo, that's a good one, bro. And what's crazy is what's crazy to me is there was so much inside Looperator, but it's just like, bro, how lazy is everybody, dude? It's the presets. It's the presets. Like nobody actually opened up the preset file and seen how many that were in there. And the thing about presets inside of plugins and synths and effects plugins is they're designed in a way so that they can show you everything that the given plugin is capable of doing. Looperator did a fantastic job of doing that. And if you're cunning, you have a certain amount of guile about you, you could just go in there and when the shit gets over the top, just delete it. And then you wind up with some of the most amazing type of sound hacks that you could possibly have. Did you dig into it any further after what I was telling you about, or not really?
Not really. I'm too busy with Shaperbox doing counter melodies at the moment, to be honest.
You gotta relax, bro. Shout out to King Davis, bro.
But Looperator, I like their buffer is pretty decent, where you can rearrange parts of your song. But I feel like anytime I use that for a change up, I feel like it's 1998. So I've been kind of relaxed on that.
Yeah, I was finding like I was going through Looperator, and I was finding like new ways to do fills with the turnarounds of your drums, just the way that it chops things up. It was definitely super dope for hi-hats, and definitely super dope for melodies. But
I've
really,
only used it customized on hi-hats, just because I'm tired of trying to think of new ways to do triplets. I've done 100 of already.
yeah, yeah, it'll definitely bring it out, and just like the vowel filter that it uses,
Yes.
and kind of and when you mix that with the phaser effect, you get that kind of spacing that goes along with it, man. But um yeah, bro. Trevor Bailey says Looperator is the insane cheat. I mean, people are catching on. It is better than Effect Tricks, bro. And one day it's gonna wind up in a Sunny Digital cookup when he turns and shows the screen to fucking Freak and Electo and them, and you guys all love it because what do I know? But what
Yeah.
we, but guys, we have we've got smoke and we've got cases on everybody. And today, and, and today is you remember you remember the family shows, like when when like Lisa would be on drugs, and they'd advertise her for 2 weeks, and they'd be like, today on a very special episode of Full House, Aunt Becky Aunt Becky takes one too many Xanax and pees in the sink. That's
I bet he's pee popping for tuition. What's
Quit
going
playing.
on here?
that's
Oh
that's the,
man.
that's the level that we're on right now. So let me get my soundboard right. Let me remember where my shit's at.
Stupid. Not true.
Oh, that's where that is.
That's stupid, guys. Use your common sense.
Okay, got the reverb in there. So, guys, this week was just the audacity of nope. All right, that's that's what we're dealing with. So let's go. What up, TB Anderson? Let's go to the first audacity of nope. We had Cardo, right, getting his beat
Yes.
stolen from Molly Mall
Hallelujah.
of Love and Hip Hop, and it's funny because just kind of digging into it, right? So the story goes like this. It's that Cardo let out a tweet. He's like, yo, you took my tag off the beat, you stole the placement, bah bah bah, what I mean? And really no information was around there. So we had to do some reverse engineering. We had to do some social media hacking to kind of
Some
put this to put this together for you, to put the case together.
forensic hashtagging.
Yeah, some forensic hashtagging. Shout out to Busyworks Beats, bro. You know what I mean? Looking swole last week. But
I can definitely tell which days are out of days, bro.
Dog, Busy works beats with the weird flex, bro.
I need you to relax, sir. I am so mad he didn't reply to my tweet, man. If he would have replied to my tweets, it would have been so much better. But
Yes, he's here. I knew he was here, bro. I knew I'd get him out. Yo, so fucking. So anyway, all right.
yo, we gotta run the merchandising play by him too.
Nah, yeah. No, you talking too much. You talking too much.
Okay.
Simmer that down.
Secure
simmer that
channels.
down.
Okay.
Secure channels, baby. But yo, okay, so Cardo, right? Boom. I was going through his discography because I was doing a tutorial request from a subscriber Jador, and he was wanting to see the Cardo stuff, and I was like, boom, let me go check it out. So I go check it out, and I noticed that he was one of the first producers who was really on the folders wave. Well, not the folders wave, but on the Q Beats folders wave, using a lot of Q Beats collabs, using a lot of Frank Dukes collabs. And what I want to speculate happened here, because this is what it sounds like, right? So I don't know. I'm trying to think of like when a producer would feel comfortable taking somebody's tag off, right? Because it's not like Cardo is no joke. It's not like he's a young guy that people don't know. I mean, people ask for his tutorials to this day. And he has an infamous tag. So when I started thinking about it, I was like, all right, so you're someone who's kind of cut his teeth in the industry, with the collaborative process type of thing. Maybe you decided to go to the other side, right? And maybe you wanted to run the melody play, and you're sending folders to Molly, and Molly's like, bro, I put the drums, bro. Like only the guys who put the drums get to put the tag. You know what I mean? So I think
Hashtag do your own drums.
Yeah, hashtag do your own drums. So I think that's kind of what was happening with that play, because that's really the only reason why I could see working with because Cardo's a bigger producer than Molly of Love and Hip Hop, right? Gotta be.
I think Molly Mall's Q rating might just be higher because of where he is.
Yeah,
where he is within the social structure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, dude, Cardo's got records with Wiz, bro. Like,
yeah,
like he's got huge songs.
Not only that, Cardo also has wangs.
Cardo also has wangs. How are you experiencing that whole situation? How far off do you think my my Sunday conspiracy is?
Maybe Cardo wants to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, spicy hot take.
Because to legitimize that TV show, they gotta have like old dirt, gotta dig up things. You need a reason for them to like fist fight each other. You remember when A1 was on Love and Hip Hop and they were fighting over his girlfriend, wife, stripper, whoever? And then they had that whole thing with all the producers and people we didn't even know exist in the industry. They might be doing the same thing. They might be running the same play. But I like the thought that maybe he's sending loop folders now, and taking the tag off a loop is hilarious. You think people are just sending out sims of their tracks without the drums and calling them loop folders?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're doing. I that's what I would be doing.
Why?
Because to get to produce more volume, right? So if I was working at the and I haven't done this, but I've thought about doing it myself, and the only reason why I haven't done it in the past is because of the EULAs. You know what I mean? Back when I used to do like 70 beats a month, dude, those are 70 loops.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Those are 70 loops, but most of that music is Omnisphere type stuff, bro. So if everybody's using FL Studio, you know what I mean, and you wanted to, why would you waste your time? Like if you're a working producer,
right? Just send the zip,
yeah, just zipping it, going and running it through Edison and stuff like that. Just send the FLP, And then if you just sent the FLP and you were like, do whatever you want to it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, but leave my tag, please. but leave my tag, like.
You know how sick I'd be if someone removed my tag, bro? Like, even if it wasn't someone trying to steal my beat, because what it sounded like the context is that not only did he remove his tag, but bro didn't get credit on it. Because I wouldn't be mad about the tag, I'd be mad about my paycheck first. But in a perfect world, if I did get credit and my tag wasn't there, I think I'd be high-key pissed too.
Yeah.
It doesn't say Molly Mall featuring Cardo or co-produced by Cardo or anything.
What song is it?
I don't know. It's one of them struggle female records.
Yeah, I don't know the song either. I didn't look that deep into it. I just thought, I mean, it's so weird. Like at this day and age, if you're gonna work with a producer like that who, are already are not even the status, but is just familiar with doing business as far as being a collaborator, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's ironic because he's
That
collaborated with the Q Beats and the Frank Dukes of the world.
what if
Right?
what if it was a Molly Mall loop pack and Cardo did the beat? And then Molly Mall got it back and put his tag on it. That'd be sick.
Yo. Inception, bro. I don't even know
What
what
if,
to
what if
call that.
Molly posted on the Chord Triton LE still, bro? And Cardo's like, yo, I can wing this up for you. Call Johnny Giuliano real quick. Let me get that exotic percussion folder. Fuck you know.
He threw the wings on it. He threw the old wings on it, bro. That's what's up, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude. It's just again, it's it's just crazy that you would that you would try somebody who has that much experience, collaborating and doing that paperwork and getting those credits, through obviously who's ever working on the legal side of his music is familiar with that as well. So why fucking play with that, bro?
That's stupid, guys.
The next one that we had was in another in another case of people feeling like they didn't get the credit that they deserve. Cardiac went on went on his IG live and gave us all a show the screen session from his contributions to J. Cole's Love Yours. And the reason why he did so was because he was he was responding to Illmind being excited for his Genius breakdown of Love Yours
For the 15th time.
Yeah, for now this is a track that Illmind has broken down, spoken about 4 times. He's done in studio breakdowns of this song, right?
Gear Putts, Reddit AMAs, Twitter question and answers, and Pass the Aux alpha sessions.
Yes, and there's other YouTube ones that are just like low key, right? So this song has been talked about and celebrated. So the one thing that I don't understand is when I was doing the research on this, I went back and looked at all of them, and in every single one of them, he credited Critical and Cardiac every time he speaks about it, he credits the two brothers. So what I don't understand, and what's really bugging me about this whole situation, is why Cardiac was so offended by the fact his name was not mentioned in the advertising for a Genius video. Like Genius is supposed to be some big deal. Like, where was I when Genius became like the fucking mountain for the producer community?
Stupid.
Like when did that happen? Because all the Genius interviews that I've watched for the past year and a half have started like this. A guy that didn't make a beat in the studio goes into a studio, okay, and then takes his laptop that Grandma Ann bought him and puts it up on the faders, okay, and then when he puts it up on the faders, he says, "Yeah, man, so my friend sent me this folder, and then I put this loop on it, and then I put gross beats on." And they never say gross beat, they say gross beats. And then and then I went through Splice, and I got the Sunny Digital hi-hat, and I got the Lex Luger 808, and I got the Boy Wonder snare. And then I just kept it real simple, and I didn't overpower it, and I did a couple hi-hat rolls, and I changed the 808 pattern here. And then it was just it was a vibe.
What are you producing? What's going on?
So I'm trying to figure out how watching all of those videos led someone as accomplished as Illmind, a man that has a Grammy for working close on the creation of a Jay-Z and Beyonce record, you know, a guy who was shooting in the gym, you know, who was really in there doing a lot of production work. Why someone like that would be excited enough to fucking run an advertising campaign.
Yo, the Eiffel Tower looks so much smaller in person.
Yo, the Eiffel Tower looks so much smaller in person, bro.
Use your common sense.
Someone bring me the green screen.
He lied. He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Oh.
Bro.
Yo, you here too? Yo, send me some folders. Wait a minute, isn't that my folder? I love your folders, bro. Yo, 70-30 right off of this folder right now.
70-30 on the folder, bro. Dog, we having too much fun. But so why is it that important? I mean, chat, help me out. Are you waiting for your genius breakdown? Like did I miss something here? Did I miss something here? Because Illmind is super pumped about the genius breakdown, and then Cardiac is pissed that he's not mentioned in the genius breakdown when it's been clear and been established that you've been a part of the record for like the past 4 fucking years, bro. Like
this song came out when Destiny came out. Bungie just dissolved. This song is older than my hi-hat loops. What is going on? This song came out before I was going to drop Lo-Fi Da Vinci, bro. I have no idea why is there any static shock, man. I think they need to call Ryan Leslie to mediate this situation before the tensions rise too high. Oh my God.
Okay, Audio by Arson says it's marketing. Audio by Arson, use some more words. Tell me why.
What are we marketing?
Tell me one, what are we marketing? We're marketing Forest Hills Drive?
You weren't there in the secret studio in Raleigh, North Carolina by the ale house.
You know what I mean? Like what is so exciting? Like what is so exciting about a Genius interview, bro? And I've seen I've seen like all these producers. Like, what did yeah. No, I agree, Audio Arson. That's what we're talking about, making you think that genius is important. Like is it some type of validation that you've made it? And then if it's validation that you made it, it's fucking super suspect that somebody who wrote out to the Grammys is excited about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Dog, you got a Grammy. You excited? You're excited about showing everybody how you put together the cardiac strings, bro? Like, I hope we see his drums, bro. I don't want to see no big white beats, fucking snares in there.
Gonna see some big white beats.
I'm a cry, bro. I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna be like, what is life, bro? What's
the top 1,100 breaks did not make it to the production of this Genius Deconstructed. I promise you that.
Blake Spade said, "Be like Russ and make your own and make your own breakdown at home." That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
yeah, especially right after you stole a beat from some people. That is a Russ move.
Yo, bro, yeah, it's steal the beat, make the breakdown at home. I just don't like. What is the Genius thing? Why are we so fucking super excited about Genius? Somebody tell me what this is about.
Nas is an angel investor, and Nas made Illmatic. Words connect.
Okay, so nobody's got anything for me. Moving. But
I'm glad that platform exists, though. It's a double-edged sword. Because I think like when we were younger, we didn't have nothing wavy like that. Like if you really looked up to these guys younger, like young, like 15 through 21.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not
glad. Looks like me,
dude. I'm not glad that platform exists. Like, are you playing? Like, are you serious?
Oh, I'm serious.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. I'm not for me. I'm talking about for the kids. How else would you? Well, I mean, unless you don't watch YouTube, but I mean, I would love to see Timbaland and Pharrell cooking up.
The kids, bro. The kids watch YouTube, bro. Like, bro, fuck Genius, bro. Genius one always gets it wrong. with their hot takes. They tried to,
They kind of Martin Luther King some stuff. I remember.
yeah,
It's kind of,
bro. Like, yeah, they're ridiculous. And then on top of that, for somehow, some way, they've positioned themselves as some type of authority in the production community, where they don't have anybody with with any type of production mastery, running those clips, running those scenes, bro. Because if they did, those breakdowns would be so much better. Like, somebody made a joke in the chat about, be like Russ and do your own at home. I mean, Russ's at home was way more forthcoming and, information laden than these people
nah, he
doing
didn't drop
theirs.
my hash. He didn't drop my @ symbol on my Instagram in those videos.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about the one he did before he stole your beat,
Oh,
bro. The one where he just did like, oh, this is musical typing, and then did 3 chords and showed everybody how you could make a hit with simple sounds, bro. But
nice.
what Genius does is cap the fuck out, bro. Again, they like, bro, why did you take somebody to a studio for them to tell us that they made the beat in their bedroom?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is the point of that? All these dudes are making all these dudes are making the music in their bedroom. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with you pulling up the webcam and making the beat in your bedroom. What you're doing, what hashtag producer community, hashtag producer unity is doing, what you're doing is you're giving away your power and your fucking magic to these asshats in the corporations by
Hey,
by letting them put you in these capped out situations where it's like, oh, I'm in the studio, and I'm gonna turn this one button right here that does nothing because all I did was open a folder from my boy. Like, nah, bro, fuck that platform. Seriously. Seriously,
turn up the talkback volume.
yeah, dude, because what does it do for the kids? What does it do for the kids? It shows them that, like, they're like, hey, one day you'll be here. Like what? Like, one day you'll make beats in your bedroom until you get to do an hour-long interview in the studio, and then you'll fucking go back to your bedroom, and then fucking Molly Mall will take your fucking tag off your collabo. Like,
Damn.
like that's what you got to look forward to, bro.
That's the type of time we're on today. Okay, I'm with the shits. Let's
Yeah,
go there.
yeah. That's what type of time we're on.
Ouch. Damn. I always wanted to use my Bluetooth speaker for a #1 hit.
Remember what the Av said? Remember when producer Grive allowed KE on the track to fake the breakdown of Rick Ross, "The Devil Is a Lie"? Yeah, bro. Like, that was trash, dude. That was that was total trash with that shit, bro. That was total trash. Like these. It's so ridiculous because the content is out there. Like, when you see a beat breakdown, you're not left with anything fulfilling. They don't show you nothing. They don't show the process. All they do is play the beat, solo a couple sounds, and tell you as little as possible, bro. As
Mm.
little as possible. Like, bro, like, I guarantee you, once Illmind does his, he's gonna say the word vibe 9,000 times. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a vibe. I make sure everything's off the grid. You know, what are the people learning from that? Yeah, that shit pisses me off.
You should get XO for your drums next time. But anyway, what's going on? What else is going on, CP? I feel like we hit a sore spot, man. What happened, man? Someone took the tag off your beats this week, man. You ain't saying something.
Nah, bro, I just don't like Genius, bro. They're trash. It's just like, bro.
Y'all niggas worship him.
What's it called? Oh, we got okay. The audacity of Nope. Switching gears, we're gonna get into piracy, bro. We're gonna get into Inception and pirates on pirates, right? So, bro, if you're a fucking pirate, if you steal, like,
Your kid.
bro, if you steal, you're a whole asshole. If you then go into creating and then cry when people steal
Yes.
from you, like you're a whole bitch.
There's the nuance.
You know what I mean? Like you're trash, bro. You're fucking trash. All right. So the first thing yeah, bro, Spice Gang is on it, and y'all gotta relax, bro, because bro,
man.
we got fans out there that are just waiting for the jokes, bro. So master producer extraordinaire, you know, just captain of sound and
Are we talking about Captain Planet right now?
yeah, we talk about Captain Planet, bro. We're talking about you know, E-True got caught with his hands in the cookie jar after his boy Nick Miro was crying about fucking people pirating his kits, bro. Like these nerds didn't grow up pirating shit, bro. So and fucking buying views. Get all the way the fuck out of here, guys. You got to relax, bro. Like
This gang is mad that someone pirated. What was it, like a drum kit or a maybe a melody pack?
yeah, a melody pack, bro. Like, I mean, here's the thing, bro. Like, if you make a digital good geared towards hip hop, people are and it's popular, people are gonna pirate it. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole nobody moves like me or nobody moves like you. The whole culture around this is that yo, like you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys live in a mansion, right? Like you're good. And then the other, and then the other thing is like you got 1 billion streams. Fuck you crying about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you good. You know, you rich.
Audacity of dope. Yeah.
I mean, unless that's a lie. But yeah. So it was ironic to see to get a screenshot from E-True's latest tutorial, and he had the obvious like Legion tag next to the Cash Money AP kit, which was just like fucking hilarious, bro, because they're always in their little squabbles with that guy, and then like you turn around and like you're using his kit. It brings to question or it brings the question, like, bro, those guys have released so much content, like, are you out of gas?
They're out of gas.
They gotta be out of gas.
Colin Kaepernick right now. They are out of the play. Think of how sick that was, though. It wasn't just that they had this pirated folder of drums from their ops. They had it within their own supply folder. Like they had it together with their own stuff. Because you know, in FL Studio, you have a directory branch with all the folders. But within their own, where they make their content, that's where his folder was stuck. So I guess I didn't get around to editing the metadata yet.
They were finessing with pure intentions, bro.
Oh man, that's how that works.
Yeah, bro. The next one, so that was the first one that happened.
Salute E-True, man.
Yeah, salute, bro.
He's the captain of the JV team, by the way, if you guys are ever wondering.
Yeah, if you guys want to get on internet money, holler at the captain of the JV team, bro. Owner of Sweatshop Films. But we're gonna be switching gears, staying on Reddit. Florida takes another L this week, right?
Florida man.
hashtag Florida man, and sample-based producer Cody goes to Reddit and Twitter to cry about his kits getting leaked. So all 4 of his kits from Tree Sound Records get leaked, wind up on Reddit. Probably put him there himself, because when your kits go to Reddit, it raises your profile as a producer. We
talked about that play before too, by the way.
It's an amazing play. Like, I'm legit getting ready to do it. Stay woke. Like, if you guys make kits and you got the stomach for it, and you realize that the people on Reddit aren't going to buy your shit anyway, then you leak your kit to Reddit, because then you put yourself in the same class of people whose kits get leaked to Reddit.
You could go to Genius one day. You
could be on Genius one day. Seriously, y'all gonna pay me for that play, bro. But so that's definitely the play. What's funny about that situation, you know, it made me go to Tree Sound and, you know, look at the kits and everything, and I seen one, and I was super perplexed by it, right? So I look at it, it's the Vault, right? So I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is a Florida boy. I feel bad for you. You getting robbed. You know, let me share some bread with you. Get this $20 kit.
Ooh.
Open it up, right? I start going through the samples. And I said, hold up. Let me
Let me
go
get
to
my mind.
let me go to his EULA, right? So I go to the EULA and I'm like, bro. So in the EULA, it says that, if these are free to use for for
Leases.
standard lease EULA, right? Like you can use it for leases, but if you do a major artist or a major record placement, you have to credit me as a producer and give me a split. And then he lists them like mechanicals, publishing, xanicals, ranicals, like all
The
the
male
like,
tyrannical, patriarchal. This my sample pack, my sample course, and not flammable. Ooh, all these pieces ain't flammable. Yo, get 'em.
so, so what's hilarious about this, I was like, all right, that's a pretty standard producer, EULA for these packs and everything. But what was hilarious about it was that bro, these were not his compositions.
Was that
bro.
the fucking cleanup woman in the damn sample? You're selling me Valhalla Betty Wright samples?
Bro.
What the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Bro, buddy.
He was selling me Boys to Men. He had the B2K clap. He put a love filter for Fruity Loops on it. Talk about give me credit, bitch. What are you talking about, kid? That fucking eyeliner got in your mascara, got your whole fucking logistics fucked up, kid. What are you talking about?
Bro,
you can't be selling 4-bar loops of the best of Motown and Atlantic Records, bro. Talk about you want credit. Come on.
Stupid.
Bro, how do you demand producer credit for chopping a sample and running it through RC20, bro? Like please do a video explaining how...
I liked him so much better when he was in Blink-182.
Dude, I loved it when he was in Blink-182, bro. He was lit, dog. He was lit, bro. Like, dog, okay. No matter what you think, right? No matter what you think, no matter what you say, okay. Being a producer means producing a record. There is a definition for it. It's not making a beat, right? And being a beat maker isn't being less than being a producer, right? There are certain online personalities, okay? And I'm gonna shoot them bail. I'm not gonna fucking call their names, bro, because some of them got diplomatic immunity right now. But there are certain online music personalities who have made you believe that you need to be referred to as a producer. And as a result of that, we've kind of lost the plot on what a producer actually is. And some of the consequences of these actions are, young men like Cody talking about, I need producer credit for chopping up this sample. No, you don't. No, you don't, bro. And what's absolutely stupid about this whole situation is that if I say I was to do it, say I was to take one of those loops from somebody else's song, go and place it, I would have to clear it with the original person from the record. I would have to go and take care of that whole situation, right? Boom, I go and do it. All he did was chop it. Bro, I'm not saying anything to you. I don't care what your EULA says and the warning about the legal ramifications, because you're not going to have a leg to stand on, because what is there to prove that you took someone else's song and rearranged it? Like, no, I took someone else's song, rearranged it. I mean, I know it sounds exactly like it did it out of your pack, but I know how to do that too. So it's completely asinine to have any type of EULA like that inside of a pack where you're selling me other people's music, right? You're charging me $20 fucking for other people's songs that you found on Vinyl Frontier and that you found on Reddit. And then if I do
Coal Mine Records head ass.
Yeah, and then if I do something with you're a producer, bro, No, we're not doing that, bro. Now,
did he really sample the outro to Bump 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 with B2K and Nick Cannon?
Dude, he really sampled the outro of Bump Bump Bump, bro.
That Spanish guitar head ass. What are we talking about? But then the best part that happened to me was his version of Trapanese that he released that he completely forgot that we commented on in November. Oh no, Trapanese is such a generic title. I've had this kit up for over a year, except for that past November when I asked I should drop it, and UNCMP commented on how interesting that would be. Oh man, as long as I didn't do the graphics or the artwork, I'm blameless. Yeah, I didn't make any actual Japanese loops. I took a bunch of Japanese YouTube playlists and I chopped those up too. Oh man, MG, what are you mad about? You actually had to learn those skills. I just looped them for 2 bars. No, I didn't know anything about you, though I've been following you on Twitter for quite a while. Oh man, what a coinky dink. You sure Andrew didn't design my cover? No, the guy who does all the Germany stuff, he did my cover, and he's an honorable guy. Look at those guys over there and all the honorable things they do with Splice. Oh man, I guess I do deserve what's happening on Reddit. After all, I bought a really nice house, and I probably never have to make black music ever again. Damn, MG, why don't you just let this go? I'm learning guitar right now so I can get back with the band with my boys. Oh man, it's just Japanese. I'm gonna link you to a guy who makes struggle beats on BeatStars who uses hashtag Japanese and prove to you that I was inspired by him. But that can't be right. He's darker than I am, so that's likely not it either. But hopefully you're dumb enough because IQs and stuff that you won't catch on to the nuance. Have a great day. I'm gonna go back to crying and talking about mental health so I can start me, a subscription site with all my loops that I got from Motown and Atlantic Records.
Quit
Have a great
playing.
day.
Quit playing.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, bro. Something like that. Moving right along. That wasn't the spice, bro.
No.
That was not the spice. That wasn't even the spice, guys. That wasn't even the spice. So from the super secret files, I have a story for you all. Okay. Once upon a time in the lands of sounds.com, there was a king, a melodic king, if you will. All right. And this melodic king worked with a couple different other sound designers, and they formed a kingdom called Melodic Kings, right? So if you go to the kingdom of sounds.com, you can find content from the Melodic Kings. Melodic Kings fucked up, bro.
Hashtag spicy stories.
Hashtag spicy stories. So Melodic Kings fucked all the way up, bro. Here's what they did. They released a pack called Vinyl Trap, right? To where they were going to make these, these trap inspired loops that, that had like a nice vinyl touch, perfectly curated and everything like that. And the way that they created this was amazing, right? So and the reason why I know this to be true was because it was scientifically reverse engineered,
Hashtag folders.
replicated
Hashtag insider.
by more than one person, and then presented to sounds.com. And the reason why I'm saying is if you go to sounds.com, you will not find the vinyl trap from Melodic Kings anymore because it got fucking taken down.
Oh no.
So what they did was these fucking idiots, dog, these idiots made a vinyl trap pack, and they chose to take samples from Soul Surplus. They chose to take samples from Kingsway, bro. And what they did is they ran it through Serato Sample and hit the Find Samples button. And then re-chopped it, pitched it up a few octaves, and then resold it. So not only were they slow as shit, right? For taking somebody. Okay, there's stupid. Okay, first you steal someone else's sound.
Where do they find these guys on Reddit?
Second, you steal sounds that are master clearance guaranteed.
Stupid.
Then you sell these sounds that are master clearance guaranteed on top of a royalty-free platform.
Stupid.
On top of that, you take these sounds that are master clearance guaranteed, and what you do is you take the two most popular The two most popular
What do you think he is?
sound designers that do the exact pack that you were doing.
Stupid.
That's stupid, guys.
Stupid.
That's stupid, guys. Use your common
Are they
sense.
German?
Quit playing.
What's going on out here in these streets, bro?
It's ridiculous.
Be good or be good at it. I didn't say be good or be goofy. What the hell's going on?
Hold up. Av McCree covered it. He says, sounds.com don't play. They don't care how popular they are. They will delete your page. We'll get there.
We'll get there in a minute.
Because that's the real spice. We're just having
It's
fun.
your fault for using the machine anyway, CMP.
Yeah. We're just having fun right now. So
You're waiting for real-time time stretch. Don't worry, fam. We got Serato. Here you go. BPM locked in, man.
So here's what's ridiculous, bro.
Feeling genius looking salty. Yeah, I got this folder. Crabtree gonna be looking at that genius like, bruh.
Bro.
Wait, we got a placement. We got a placement. Let me call Illmind. How does he negotiate these things? I'm going to Paris, nigga. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bruh. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the bruh. I knew I was missing a couple sounds. Anyway. So here's the thing. All right. So this was reverse engineered, empirically proven. They were using what he was doing is he was using the same
Chop
MIDI
pattern.
the same MIDI file chop pattern to chop up these loops. This guy didn't understand how his plugins worked. He thought that the find samples was some type of random occurrence that couldn't be duplicated, whereas it's algorithmic. It'll happen. So sounds.com finds out about this. And this is what I want to talk about because this is what I don't understand. Sounds.com finds out about this and they say thanks.
Bitch, you guessed it. Woo! You was right.
Thanks for letting us know about this. I appreciate you. We've asked them to take the pack down. They asked them to take the pack down.
Move your own back. That isn't yours.
Yeah, they asked them to take the pack down and told them that that they gave them a stern talking to. But these guys,
But no good.
these guys, MG, they're still selling packs on Sounds.
It's probably more of the same too, which is probably the part.
They're still selling packs on Sounds. Meanwhile, we got applications out everywhere. Don't steal nothing from nobody and can't get an email back.
Email back, fam.
What part of the game is that? So,
Ah,
what do you think about the Sounds platform letting these guys keep their page?
I think if it was EDM or house, they would have got banned.
Why?
Because they don't care about hip hop. None of these platforms do. Not in a serious way. Not in that kind of way. They never have, and they never will, because they're not part of it. Like it's the same thing. It's happening rampant with us. I mean, every Spicy Sundays, there's a new case of the wrong path. Like, what are we, crew? Like, it keeps happening over and over and over and over again. And that's because people are habitual line steppers and people don't know how to check. There's no checks and balances for it in a serious way. You know, the thing with Robin Thicke and Pharrell and the Marvin Gaye estate kind of put everyone on the edge. But even that was a weird Fugazi type case. But
Yeah,
in our realm, when the same kind of things happens, what you just said is appropriate. Like, don't do it. Don't do it again. Don't do it no more. I would have went back and checked all their packs if it was threatening to me, or if I felt like they were putting up the numbers on the board where it could get back around to me. Because if they only sold like 33 downloads, I mean, no harm, no foul. But if they're not catering to the actual market and people aren't actually picking it up at the level for it to matter, then whatever. We just put urban here so we don't get fined. That's what it is. Bro.
you think that? So you're saying you don't think that the urban stuff does as much numbers as the EDM, so it's really not that big of a deal to them anyway.
Nope. At all. Non-factor, bro. Come on, look at all the stuff that it's in the metadata. When you look at the metadata of this stuff, they're using the chill, EDM, future bass, future house, future this, future that. It's all that, bro.
Yeah, there's no like there's either hip hop or trap, and then when you run the metadata for trap, nothing that you come back with on those sites is actually trap.
Right. Yeah, we're in a sad place.
Mark Mack, Mr. Mack. So guys, if all compositions have been used already, how exactly do you create original content? I don't even understand that question. Like use more words. No. I'm not.
Every chord and every note was pressed.
No,
what am I supposed to do? Not use all these packs that I bought and flip them and put them on sounds and make my money back? Is that what you're saying, CMB?
Well, no, I'm trying to understand. Is that what Mr. Mack is asking me?
That's what he's asking.
Because that sounds like what he's asking me, and I don't want to spaz on him before.
That is what he's saying.
What do you got in your chat? Was everybody talking about? We got
no caps or stickers allowed.
No caps or stickers allowed. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's just sad, bro. You know, at the end of the day.
But
okay, no, that's exactly what that's exactly what he's asking. I was hoping that isn't what
I knew that's what he was asking, bro.
Mr. Mack, it falls into two spaces. You have what's legally original, and then you have what's artistically original, right?
Yes.
Artistic originality doesn't exist. Legal originality is defined by the law.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it. If you want,
we're not talking about originality, though, bro. Let's not have that conversation. No, because no one is ever saying that no one's going to come across the same three chord progression. No, we're saying they downloaded a pack from Frank Dukes and family and friends, chopped it in Serato, and sold it as their own. The problem with that is way far-reaching than how they went about it, because if they would have chopped it, kept it to themselves, and shot beats they made with it, no one would be talking about it. They took these compositions, which have to be cleared, put them on the Sounds platform, which has some of the greenest users. They're going to download this content, make some beats on the machine or whatever platform they use, accidentally get a placement, end up on Genius, and then getting a cease and desist from freaking Drum Broker, because these dudes are trying to sell royalty-free loops that are made from non-royalty-free loops. Like, how garbage is that? What are we talking about? We're not talking about the C minor 7 chord. We're talking about the act of how they put this together and the risk that they put the consumer at by being on this platform doing that kind of function.
Not only that, the risk that they put the platform sounds at. You know what I mean? Because the reason why when you apply to Splice, it tells you you need to comply with the EULAs of your VSTs and hardware is because Splice is assuming all of the responsibility by hosting your content. You know what I mean? They don't get to just point back at you if Omnisphere decides they want to fucking come for the platform and say, hey, you guys have got 9,000 of my fucking in memoriam bells. You know what I'm saying? You don't have license to use any of them, so you're gonna have to break me off something. They're assuming that risk. So if I take a composition from Kingsway Music that they created and recorded and sold to the public, and it specifically says you need to clear this with us, you know, in order to use it, and then you use it to make a royalty free pack to sell on another platform, that is the epitome of legally unoriginal.
Yes.
And can get you in deep shit. If you need any more clarification on that, Mr. Mack, please let me know. If we're off base, or if you don't, nah. But I'm also I'm also interested too. Like, do you not agree with that? like, hold up, don't be scared, bro. This it's Spicy Sunday. Like, do you not agree with that?
If you do not agree with that, press +1, please.
Give me a +1, bro.
Plus, what if you don't agree with that hot take?
Oh, Trevor Bailey says the biggest reason not to buy Omnisphere is because he can't buy it. Is because man, Trevor Bailey, you don't make sample packs anyway, bro. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Half the people who want Omnisphere don't want to make sample packs anyway, dude. They want to make Omnisphere is amazing if you're making records, bro. Oh no, wait, Ab's gonna throw something at me and tell me to get Electra instead.
Man, should have had Arteria.
Yeah, facts, bro. What do we got? Honestly, it's just watch melody and count. It's best just to watch melody and counter melody for tutorials. Blank space is lit, bro. I can't.
There's no such thing as counter melodies. Just shaper box
I
at
can't.
50% split bass.
I can't, bro. Ab's gonna spaz on you, bro. Ab's gonna make a whole.
The counter melody tutorials.
Yeah.
Oh, you see these chords? You see these light skin notes? Now.
Yo, when he dropped the light skin notes, bro. Yo, shout out to Ab, bro, for constantly innovating and changing the game and giving us light skin notes, bro.
Light skin notes is life.
Yeah, bro. Ab is giving so much to the community, and now he's giving us light skin notes.
You know what's crazy though? We could joke about that, but in the inception of that particular scale, the all black notes are the staples of blues and black music, and the all white notes and tones are the staples of the classical and white music. Like that's actually a thing. That's actually based on science in real life.
No, you're correct, which is why it was probably a Freudian slip, bro. You know. That's probably what that was.
Is that when you play both notes at the same time? Is that like a tritone? What's going on? Is that, I would call that the Thomas Jefferson rest note. That's what that is.
You gotta stop.
Let's talk about it. I got time today. It's church.
The Thomas Jefferson rest note, bro. I hope you people appreciate that. Oh, Av talking about it's the slave scale, no capping, all black notes. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Oh, man.
Av trying to get us copyright strikes now.
No. Oh, no.
He said, I got one. Everybody's got to get one.
Oh man,
what do we got here? Light skin MIDI pack coming to a Reddit drum kit section near you.
Hey.
What else we got, bro? You got anything else?
Nah, man, that's the spicy things, swiper no swiping era, and people still getting caught up in metadata gate. Although we do a whole broadcast about not being caught up in metadata gate, but it did bring me to why I think this is happening or what's happening, and it probably leans more into culture vulturism, and a lot of it's our fault for participating in piracy to begin with, and just the whole meta that goes around us as producers trying to get to the money. I think people just see it black and white when they decide to become an entrepreneur in the beat making space.
Yeah.
And what I mean is, because I've talked to other sound designers, so Suta Echo Soundworks, Capson, and these guys, and I've got a temperature check on a lot of different people that do this. The ones that seem to be violating, though, I don't imagine. There's two problems. One, all the gatekeepers who don't answer simple questions about sound design. A lot of this is their fault and their doing. That game is to be sold, not told.
I agree with that. Yep.
A lot of it stems from a place of ignorance and naivete. And then the other part is just with hip hop and sample culture. Like, you can download all the stuff for free. You can get all the MIDI files you want for free. You can get Melodyne and all this stuff for free. You can get Omnisphere for free. You get all this stuff for free. And if you're only trying to get money, I think in that entrepreneur's mind is like, why am I doing anything at all besides packaging this up and selling it? It's kind of like drugs, bro. Like, no one who gets into the streets and do what they do in the streets is thinking about, I need a passport, I need to go to Colombia, and I need to learn how to grow these plants and cook myself. No, let me find the connect. Let me get as close to the connect as I possibly can. If that connect is BWB, then let me edit those and say I made them with a pillow. If the connect is Kingsway, let me chop those up and put a love filter on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If the connect is the Vinyl Frontier YouTube playlist, Let me get that. If the Connect is whatever, let me get that, repackage it, and 50 cent, 50th law of power. Let me put my own little ribbon on the bag and call it my brand of stuff, the stuff that I like. That's what has been happening for a long time. That is what's happening. And it's not just happening on the underground either. It's happening in these mainstream synths and VSTs and sample packs too. But no one talk about that because they act like they're so original. And I know exactly what the mega drum folder, a lot of them get their stuff from. But we'll get to that another day. But
no, we'll never get to that. You fucking relax. That doesn't exist.
I guess we'll never get to that.
That's not a real thing.
Hold on real quick. Someone just hit me with the alert. So maybe we'll never get to that. But still. There's levels to this.
Our last day on YouTube, we'll get to that, bro.
Yo.
we'll burn it all down. We'll burn it all down.
That's going to be a sick video, bro. If I ever get in a situation or provocation where I'm just like YOLO,
yeah,
like full metal YOLO, it's gonna be a bad day, bro.
We're saving that one.
But I'm not gonna be posting pictures of my house. My house gonna be paid off first. My shit. I am not in a sublease, damn it.
Quit playing.
Make sure I'm not in a sublease with 2 roommates before I post that video. Yo, I got so much further to go before I drop that one. But I get it. I think ultimately I get it. Because people ain't gonna question, bro. Like, yo, we do all this spice and we do all this game and we put people on a game and expose different things and different angles and different hustles. And I notice as a content creator, the main problem we run into is that we could talk about these people and say, yo, this is bad look for the community. And they're going to be on Twitter liking and retweeting them anyway. We're going to be like, hey, this is a play. This is how you can get some money. So you don't have to worry about DJ Payne One frying you up, about hanging up in his inbox. And what do people do? They talk about stuff they're not qualified to do anyway. We tell people all the time, here's a play if you're here, here's a play if you're here. And then people don't do any plays at all and talk to us about why their plays that they're not doing is not working. So as long as the collective, as long as the bottom level of what we're doing is content with being at the bottom, content with stealing, content with pirated Omnisphere and acting like they own it in conversations with us on some JBLs, the floor will never rise, bro. You're just getting these little people who can't get no clicks and links to become sound designers by doing nothing like sound design. This is really what it is. These are the kids that couldn't sell beats or get people to retweet their beats.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
So
that's exactly what it is. And they didn't want to do YouTube tutorials, because they didn't want to be a quote unquote YouTube producer. So they just turned into fucking Captain Capper.
Yep. Cap in America, bro.
I got one by John G. Gray. He's asking us, can we talk about these producers hitting us on Instagram for wanting to get more money out of us for promotion? I literally spoke with 2 well-known producers trying to get me to trick. I'm asking them what the trick, paying them. Okay, first of all, name names. So they could get me in front of who are these producers, bro? Who are these producers?
How much is the cosign worth?
Yeah, how much were they charging, and who are these people? It is Spicy Sunday, bro. Unless you believe in Santa and you don't want to expose them. To which I say good day. Yeah, the ad is free, bro. The ad is free.
Oh man!
They want to charge you $300. Who are these people?
Who and for what? What's the service? What's the service that?
Yeah. What's the service? Let's go, bro.
Why is he taking so long to type, bro? Bro got an NA keyboard. What's going on? Is bro typing with pure intentions? Ooh.
Okay, we got Keezy in the track, straight from the fucking Murderland. Y'all go support his music so he can stop posting in all caps. Nah, seriously, go. I'm gonna go listen to fucking Keezy after this podcast, bro. KE on the track. KE on the track, bro.
Didn't we mention him earlier about being on Genius or something?
Hold on. Yeah, he's the one who was capping the placement, bro. So that's the devil was a lie beat. Whoa.
Who really did that beat? What was he capping? I missed that whole era because I tuned him out after all those scam ads he was running on Facebook.
He somebody else did the the sample the sample work on it, and I think he slowed it down and did the track. KE hit Mr. Different. Is it the real KE? Is it this one? Is he got blue check mark? Major 7 did the track, MG.
Gotcha.
Is it this guy? So John, did he hit you on Instagram or did he hit you on email?
He's hitting them with them IG bots, bro. He's an artist. My artist loves your page. You should hit them up. He'll sell you artwork for $20 with 0 followers, head ass.
Okay, KE is selling $500 collabs, bro.
Selling folders.
Oh, KE on the track. Hey, thank you for the spice, bro.
I mean, but isn't that the same thing that JW Lucas just went through? Like, y'all want to do that? Y'all saw? We just did last, bro. We talked about it just last week.
Yeah, we were talking about this. We were talking about this last week. Colonel Sanders, the lawyer that Producer Grind didn't want to listen to, was saying, bro, stay away from that. That is not an advantageous situation for yourself. KE on the track has a clear track record of trying to screw somebody out of a placement and then only giving the man credit once the issue is pushed. And I remember those videos. I remember him talking about it. He was just like, we just had the beat, and it's a real record. It's a real record. And when you do a real record, things are moving so fast. And if you don't have your paperwork right then and there, that doesn't mean that we're not going to release the record. And so we released the record. That's how.
That is tacky, bro.
Oh yeah, it's super tacky.
Nah, don't do that. Whoever's asking that question, bro, you can do better. You want to perform live at Coast to Coast mixtapes after party in your local city? Relax, bro. Like y'all got to get out of the fucking what is that shit called? American Idol line at the mall. Get out of that line, guys. Like, work on your craft. There is no shortcut to up. You don't have to work harder. No one's going to discover you just because you're there, bro. Like, you want to pay him $500 for what? To do the drums? Are you serious, Jones? Like, relax, kid. Nah, it ain't worth it. The $500 ain't worth the drums. And you want a collab beat. You want to put on Instagram in front of your 33 likes of you associated with the guy who's ripping off other people.
Yeah, it's not a good look. Yeah, John ain't talking about doing it. He just wanted to help expose it. But I feel I feel bad. I feel bad for anybody who is participating in that play, bro. Like, that shit, like to anybody who's watching this, like, afterwards, that shit is like that shit has been the whole
That's whole thing, so they can pay their rent when they late on bills, bro. That's why they do that randomly.
Yeah, dude, like that, like that's the jug right there. Is when you're having slow time in the music industry and you don't want to have like a regular job or anything like that, and the checks aren't coming in because there's really not a lot of money in this shit. You go and you sell hope, and you take advantage of people's dreams, bro. Like, you go and you pay somebody's rent, and then hopefully they go shop that record to somebody else, or they don't. But that's really what you're doing, bro. You're helping a hoe out with her bills.
Yeah. Yes, it's tricking if you got it. Tricking off your money, man, because there's so much other stuff you could, like 500 on some ads, bro. It'll get you the same 33 likes. I promise you. You might get lucky and get 3,300 likes. Stop doing things for likes. Stop framing everything from the perspective that another producer can help you. I don't understand why beat makers do this the most, because this is the first generation I've seen it. This is the first generation I've seen that people put the celebrity of the producer and beat maker online higher than the actual artist or song.
Yeah.
Like everyone is like eager to collab with a producer.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I just don't understand that. There's producers signing to producers. There's YouTubers signing to YouTubers. Like everything's like befuddled, and it's a very strange thing. Like I never no, I'm not paying no
Dude,
beats, bro.
Again, okay, there are certain YouTube personalities, some of them have diplomatic immunity, that are sending fucked up messages to producers, bro. And the most fucked up message that is being sent to producers right now is that producers and beat makers is that they are more important than the fucking rapper. That the beat is making the song what it is, and nothing can be further from the truth, bro. Like, you're not a musical musician because you can put together sounds in FL Studio. You are not more valuable than the artist who gets on stage and performs the shit, the person who the girls actually want to sleep with. You know what I mean? Like, that's the important person in this situation. So because the producer community has allowed themselves to be duped into this line of thinking, they've allowed predators within, the so-called producer community to take advantage of them.
And I've been online so long, a lot of these kids y'all want to collab with were the kids coming up that always had to whack beats. That's why it's funny to me, but it ain't none of my business. $500, you could do way more than run ads, bro. You could run ads. Buy a premium snap. You can do a whole lot with 500, bro. Stop sending these kids your MIDI files for 500, bro. Nah, we good on that.
Is CMP the new host of Survivor immunity? There's no immunity in the community.
There's no community.
Nah, people got diplomatic immunity when they practice diplomacy, man. That's a message to all of you.
What are you, Drake?
That's a message to everybody, bro. There's diplomatic immunity, bro. It doesn't always have to be spicy. You just gotta practice diplomacy. Man. That's it. Hit me up. Holler at MG, bro.
Oh, holler at me. Y'all gotta better leave me alone, man. I ain't got time. I'm tired of people taking advantage of these beat makers and producers. Nah. I don't have time for the sideline stuff.
It's really trash, bro. It's the ones who are younger, they're the ones who are the most susceptible to it, because I mean, they really believe that because the rapping is simpler than it used to be, that all of a sudden being able to put the Spins 808 over a Nexus ARP is somehow more valuable, than the image and the swagger of the artist. It's just it's not true, bro. Like none of your beats are like where Av at, bro? Where Av at? He's another one, bro. Every time the producer versus the rapper shit comes up, Av want to talk about, ooh, but there's instrumental albums that go platinum. Like, Av, you ain't trying to make none of those instrumental albums, bro. You're out here trying to get placements with trap rappers. I need you to relax, bro. I need you to stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
But it's people are making a living off of overinflating young producers' self-talent or talent and self-worth. That's really what it is, bro. Like, you ain't that valuable, and you could see that you're not that valuable as quickly as you get replaced in all of these industry situations, man.
It's true.
And with that, I would like to tell you to keep it simple, but do not be basic. Do not get robbed. And we will see you on the next one, fam.
It's MG the Future. You know what I'm about. Lo-Fi Da Vinci is out now. Thank you guys for your support. Until next time, peace.